Welcome to the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2025. We have here the CEO of Cassiar Gold, Marco Roque. How are you doing, Marco?
I'm great, Wilbert, and you?
Good. Nice to have you with us to provide an update. So maybe you can start off by talking about the companies have plans for updating the mineral resource update. So it's been, since last time you've done over 46,000 meters drilling. So what's the plan there?
Our current mineral resource estimate is from early 2022. It's supported by 56,000 meters of drilling. As you correctly pointed out, since the last resource update, we've drilled across the property 46,000 meters. The goal of the drilling is really being expansion. We have expansion in mind. We've been doing infill and expansion, but the infill is really not with the goal of upgrading the resource, but really expand the size of our inferred resource. We've been very, very successful with drilling. Our hit ratio is very, very high. Out of almost 300 drill holes we've drilled as an operator, we only missed mineralization in 2. So it's been going really well. We've been expanding around Taurus East, around Wings Canyon. We've been drilling around New Coast as well, very successfully, similar widths and grades as in Taurus. So we're seeing what we like to see, and we're very excited about the potential to expand and upgrade the resource that will be coming in the next few months.
Okay, good to know. So how does Cassiar Gold intend to leverage its existing infrastructure?
Yeah, so it's really a blessing to have the infrastructure that we have. We have dozens of kilometers of paved roads, over 160 kilometers of mining access roads. We have 17 portals, 25 kilometers of underground working, tailings facilities, a full unit permitted mill. So all of this is not only a great asset to have in a company, but it really it has 2 key advantages for us. It really lowers our cost to operate today. So it allows us to get to most of our exploration targets efficiently, allows our contracts to get to us very efficiently, operate very efficiently, inexpensively. But also in the future, when it comes time for mine development, it's really infrastructure that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. It's already in place, and it really lowers the barrier for development because you already have that in place. So it's really a massive advantage and something we want to continue to benefit and to benefit our shareholders, both now and into the future as well.
Can you also share some of the insights about your recent drilling results of Taurus?
Absolutely. So we just last week, we put out another press release. We hit from surface over 200 meters of over 0.5 gram per ton gold, which is really great to see. Typically at Taurus we see mineralization coming from surface. We consistently see grades consistent with the previous drilling, with the previous resource. So that's really good to see. As I mentioned before, we continue to hit consistently mineralization in almost every single drill hole that we drill. We can keep on expanding laterally. We can keep on expanding at depth. We can keep on expanding internal to the pit shell as well, and we keep on expanding in other areas away from Taurus as well. As I mentioned, Wings Canyon, Taurus East, New Coast. And also at Cassiar South on the high-grade veins. So it's been really a great success. Looking forward to see that reflected on the share price. And we still have drill results to release and mineral resource estimate to come. So really looking forward to see all of that great work reflected on the share price, which has been lacking with investors distracted with other things in the last few months.
Sure, you mentioned quite a bit of there, so I want to further elaborate. So you have the high bulk tonnage there in your Cassiar North, and then you have high grade vein systems in the Cassiar South. So how do you able to balance the both in order to maximize your shareholder value?
Well, we've been drilling both. I mean, we've basically been drilling around the past producing mines. We have 5 past producing mines. We have Taurus East, the past producing mine in the north. Around it is where we have the bulk tonnage targets. And then we have 5 past producing underground veins in the south, which all of the vein systems are open along strike and down dip. And we've extending all of those quite successfully over the past few years. We've allocated roughly 15% of our drilling to the Cassiar South high-grade veins, and roughly 65-70% of our drilling to the Taurus area, and then some of the balance to the kind of the new priority regional targets like New Coast. So we have kind of a barbell strategy. So we just keep going from the known to the unknown. Some higher risk drilling with some more consistent, easy, low risk step outs. And we've been, hitting across the board, which is really what you want to see. And, it continues to expand both on the bulk tonnage as well as on the high grade. We have a 15-kilometer trend. The resource sits on a 1 square kilometer, so it's a small fraction of that 15-kilometer trend. So there's a lot of room to grow. We only just started to scratch the surface. So, looking forward to, continue to expand on the great work we've been doing over the last few years.
So gold price has done pretty well in 2024 again, reaching new highs. And what's your thoughts on 2025? Late last year we have a bit of ups and downs, but are you still positive about 2025? And how this is gonna be beneficial to Cassiar Gold?
Yeah, no, I think gold will continue to march higher. This gold rally in the past 12, 14 months has been driven for the most part by BRIC central banks, Asian retail, and sovereign funds. It's a strange bull market in the gold space on the gold price, because kind of the Western investors have not been in the driving seat. In fact, you've seen quite a bit of sell-off in the gold ETFs owned by Western investors. So it is a strange bull market. I think Western investors are starting to wake up to this bull market, and I think in the geopolitical context that we are, out of control inflation, geopolitical risks, rising everywhere. I think it's going to be, continuing to be a very conducive, environment for gold. And as a gold exploration company, with a lot of ounces in the ground that are growing, we are leveraged to the gold price. It doesn't seem that way. And I think that has to do as well with the lack of maybe attention that Western investors have to the gold price. Maybe they're too distracted with crypto or with meme coins. Maybe that's one of the reasons. There's many other reasons as well, but I think we'll continue to see the rest of the world continue to buy gold. I think we'll see the Western investors jumping into the gold space, and also eventually to the gold producers and explorers. And I think that's eventually going to re-rate our industry, the junior gold space, and also Cassiar Gold.
Great to hear. So we're looking forward to another great year from gold point of view, but also this time the junior gold stock like Cassiar Gold. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Take care.
Thank you.